Hello, I am J-Dog John Carstrom. Guys, you have found the Garden Corner Show. Let's say hello. I've got a great tree to show you. Actually, a couple of varieties of the same tree I want to show you. I'm very excited about because we just got them in just yesterday. So, we haven't even set them out, but it's just something I'm very excited about. Let's say hello to Kelsey Williams. Hi, Kelsey. And to Benjamin Bell and Jeff Olson and Shannon Osborne. Guys, welcome to the show, and I hope always that it is useful and pleasant. Pleasant for you. Okay, let's say, we were talking about some trees, some tree options, and I want to show you some Southern Magnolias, and Southern Magnolias are these trees that are technically evergreen, and they're leafy. And I want to show you a couple different varieties, but I'm just going to start out with a small one. Now, we have some great growers of Southern Magnolias, except not here in Oregon. Southern Magnolias are a great one because they love that high humidity, high heat areas. So way down in Georgia and Florida and those states down there, they grow wonderfully. Here, we expect them to be much, much slower. Now, some folks, they've had Southern Magnolias, and they have the grandifolias, I believe they're called. They're large leaf, big trees. I'm going to show you some smaller, tighter growers and some kind of a unique twist to the leaf on there. So, first off is the little gem. Now, when you shop for little gems, by the way, or any kind of Southern Magnolias, really look for their fullness. Sometimes what happens is in colder states, we try to grow these Southern Magnolias, and they just get long and lanky, and they refuse to trim them because we just want some height. They're just slower growing. They really don't put on any growth until the high heat of the summer, and they tend to be a lot lankier. These guys, you can see, are nice and full. A great option, by the way, if you want to do a tree in a container. It really can make your patio. Put it in a really dark container, and really makes your patio just give this richness about it. So it's a nice look. Also, the underside of the leaf is a nice deep dark brown. So, I want to say brown because there's some that are even browner, but just a dark underside. Little gems also have that famous big Southern Magnolia. Well, I don't want to say big, but Southern Magnolia bloom. Southern Magnolias, by the way, are sporadic bloomers at best. This is an old bloom right here. You can see about how big they are. Sporadic bloomers. They bloom whenever they feel like it. Nothing where it's like a flowering cherry where they all in bloom at once. So anyway, little gem is one. Now another one I want to show you is the D.D. Blanchard. And D.D. Blanchard, if you look at all the botanical literature, is a much larger tree. Though here, as I said, much slower growing. So I'm looking at 25 feet tall, pretty tight. Also, they don't spread open, though they are a little more open than the one I'm going to show you. So D.D. Blanchard has a darker underside on the leaf. You can see that almost kind of a velvety brown. And so this is what makes this one famous. Dark glossy leaf on the outside. On the top side, and on the dark side is almost kind of a velvety suede brown on it. A little more open. Gives a little bit more shade, so you can see it's a little bit taller. Now I've got these guys in some big containers, so I'm really excited if you need a big focal point. Last one I want to show you is this guy right here. It's one of my personal favorites. This one's called Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear, you can see, is much more compact. You see there's not a whole lot of room, so it really shows the form very nicely. Also has that dark chocolatey underside. It makes me think of a brown suede jacket. I think I want to go shopping for one now, and I'm standing right next to a brown suede. Is that even in style? Anyway, a dark underside, glossy green leaf, has that same white Southern Magnolia bloom, though teddy bears tend to bloom a lot less, or maybe it takes a lot longer to bloom. So anyway, just some options. Actually, let me show you a really big guy here. Now, on the Southern Magnolia, take a look. This is a teddy bear. Huge. It is just huge. Now, on these guys, buy them the size that you want it to be, just because, like I said, they don't put on a whole lot of growth. Well, they do grow, but they only grow during that hot summer month. So anyway, hope that helps. Just another idea as a really, really cool tree. Here is the thought for the day. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. Thank you very much, Annie Dillard. That's the show, guys. Always live your passion.
You see me right out of the sunset on the color TV screen.